Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Behind the Barricade, BTB Live, here on this beautiful Monday night. I am your host, Rodney Harris. Joined by my co-host, Mark El Rey. Mark, how are you, buddy?
Exhausted from work, but I'm gonna get in there, bro.
Man, I feel your pain. Been a dreadful one as of late. As the times have gotten harder, the shifts have gotten longer. It has been very, very difficult for many of us. But everyone put on a smiling face and try to get through it. That's what we're here for. To make you smile, to make you laugh, and to brighten up your evening before Monday. We're going to be joined by Krista Carlos in a little bit, and also Andrew Cracker, who will be with me, accompanying me and everyone else a part of our BTB group over there at YWC this Thursday evening. Watch our boy Big O in action. So we're excited.
I should hopefully be able to attend.
Oh man, we hope you can. We definitely hope.
I gotta tell that I drew for this ticket.
And like I said, we're doing big things, folks. We're laying it in. We're taking our time. We're doing big things.
Did you peep the name change?
Is that again? Oh, Mark El Rey Mysterio Guerrero to La Parca. Oh man, sounds like the doorman from Life of Zack and Cody. Now, what is this? Gustavo.
Julio Esteban Ricardo de la Rosa Ramirez III.
Oh my God. Hey.
I'm surprised I fucking remember that. It took me like 20 watches of that same episode just to remember it. Give me one second. I gotta switch the Wi-Fi connection. I'm lagging like fucking crazy.
No worries. Listen, we're gonna start off on the rumor mill anyway. We talked about NXT Dynamite. Oh my God, today's been such a long day. AEW Dynamite on Thursday. Gave you guys all the spoilers and fun stuff. I thought we dive into a little bit of Rampage today. Dive in a little bit of NXT a little deeper.
I never watched Rampage. Kenny Klein with the early check-in.
Oh, what's going on, Kenny? How are you, buddy?
What's going on, Kenny?
You're doing well, bud. Doing well. Happy to see you. Also, we can also talk about the rumor mill. A lot of news, man. A lot of speculation going on.
So here's an early quick hot take.
Go ahead.
So I put it in the group before. So your boy No Way Jose scammed a promoter from Canada and used his flight credits to go to Florida for an AEW dark taping.
Wow.
So K Marvel goes, oh shit, that's fucked. That's fucked up. I was like, I know, who the fuck goes to AEW dark?
Apparently a lot of people. Here's a question I pose.
Mm-hmm.
I want everyone to dive in and look at the situation. Is AEW in trouble? Once again, is AEW in trouble?
Mm-hmm.
What I mean by that, are they in worry? Should they be worried? Should talent be worried? Should personnel be worried as far as executive producers and executives in the building? Should they be worried? Should the network be worried? Should Tony Khan be worried? That's the question I pose to you guys today. Drop it in the comment section. Should AEW be worried?
See, I personally don't think that Tony Khan's worried at all. Tony Khan thinks he's got shit well under control. That's the problem.
Okay. Good position to have.
And we've talked about this week in, week out. They have no creative directive, right? They literally don't know what they're doing. They just are basically at this point putting shit together and praying to God it fucking works.
Look, kind of reminds us of somebody we know, right?
Yeah.
Man that just retired.
And the reason, and I'm going to say this, The reason that Raw's and SmackDown's ratings have gone up,
Mm-hmm.
even NXT's ratings have gone up. And the reason is basically because now WWE has creative structure.
Mm.
Each episode is well structured off every single week now. Even if it doesn't make sense, it's still structured. It's not just shit at this point.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Oh, Drew, did you peep the name change? Check it out.
Yeah,
Drew,
Mark L.
how are you, Drew?
Hello. I like that name. I can't read it. Mark L. Ramus.
Come on, Roddy.
Stop trolling. Mark L. Rey Mysterio Guerrero moving through La Parca. We got a little Spanish for you now, Mark.
Well, you keep calling me Marco Rey Mysterio every week, so I have
I'm
to
gonna
make it right.
I'm calling you a different name next
Drew, about Thursday, can you get me a ticket?
Yeah, do you have Venmo?
I will. I get paid on Thursday, so just get me the ticket and I'll sell you on Thursday.
Okay. Because the place is in Farmingville.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna ride out with you guys anyway.
Okay. So you just get to Rodney's and I'll pick you guys up.
Oh, Kenny, I've been to NYWC before, but years ago. I actually went to NYWC when Jerry Lynn was still wrestling.
Jeez!
That's how long ago. That's how long ago I went to fucking NYWC. Rod, remember when my grandfather used to take us? God rest his soul.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to take me and Eddie.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That was the very last time. Damn, Kenny, you don't know who Jerry Lynn is? Oh, man, you a youngin', bro.
Because Kenny has been only watching this basically for 5 years.
It's 30?
Kenny's 28.
No, I'm talking about the ticket.
Oh, you're there, 30.
Cool. Very cool.
But yeah. So yeah, Kenny's been only watching it for 5 years.
Oh, okay. That's understandable.
So he don't know Jerry Lynn. I know Jerry Lynn. I started watching in 2002, so like I know the old people because like going back and my friends bringing up old wrestlers, and then I look them up on the internet and see like their matches and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the question of the day I posed
is, should AW be worried? Yes, because I read a tweet. I don't know if it's legit or not, but Turner is upset with AEW and possibly he's cutting Dynamite to 1 hour now.
What? An hour? That's not going to pull any type of ratings. You can't accomplish shit in an hour. That's Rampage, bro.
Well, by the way he's been booking the show, you can do a lot in an hour. Here's the thing. The reason why,
and also, few superstars, aka Andrade, Malachi Black.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Hey,
we missed you too.
We missed
Oh,
you.
yeah, we're back in the flesh.
But I heard that Malachi Black, Andrade, and a few other names are trying to get their contracts, get them release them from the contracts, so they can go back to Triple H.
Yeah, Andrade was definitely a name that I heard.
Well, I've been reading the mill, and you know me, I stay off the rumor mill as much as possible, but just going through some things. This is all people wanted to talk about. I'm a part of the wrestling forum, so it's been a talk of the wrestling forum for a while now. Other than Road Dogg getting his taking Jeff Jarrett's job practically, going back to WWE. That broke by PW Insider earlier today, but people want to talk about this. People want to talk about the issues with Tony Khan, the dysfunctionality in the locker room, the lack of communication, and the just chaos. It's been wild. It's been reported that Tony's hard to talk to. You can't talk to him. And he criticizes his product. He acts like a baby, and then he gets upset with you. And the man is just too emotionally attached to the product. And when you
Yeah,
know, what my boy Biggie once said, never get high on your own supply.
absolutely.
You know, that man is basically getting a natural high from his own product to the point where he's addicted now to his own product. And you're not thinking of it as a businessman, you're thinking of it as a super duper addict and a
Hmm.
super
And
duper fan.
like a fanboy,
And that
basically. He's
yeah, and
like he's signing people that they don't need to sign when literally they need to push their own talent that they've been holding on for 3 years, trying to structure their way up, and now they're fucked
He's
up.
literally just a fanboy of his own
I don't
shit.
mind Kenny. Kenny, I don't mind. You're more than welcome.
Tomorrow, Kenny, I will be watching the Yankee Mets game at a bar.
I don't mind.
Um, I'm probably gonna be working an extra hour tomorrow, so I don't know what the fuck time I'm gonna be home.
Um, you have so much potential to do so many great things. Just go up and goes. That's that's what happens when Cody left. He kept him grounded. Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. When you don't have a guy in the back of you having your back, and you're back to back with him, and when you're slipping, he's picking you up, and when he's slipping, you're picking him up. You're now going at it alone a little bit here, and
so let me
that
ask you guys this. Go ahead, Rod, finish first.
no, but remember when AEW first started, it was a collective of talent really pitching in and helping. Remember,
Yeah,
this talent that was pitching in and helping, they may be still doing that, but they also have to look out for themselves as well. So
yeah,
Kenny Omega trying to get back may have rushed himself back just for ratings purposes,
And just
but
for
also trying to build a women's division while I'm trying to recover. I can't do everything,
yep.
and also worry about me. So
yeah,
Tony has to get. I said this before, and I say it again. I'm almost close to saying Tony will meet his demise
yeah.
with AEW if he does not
Absolutely.
build a significant wrestling creative team where he can take the load off of him, and he's gonna have to relinquish control. You're
Yep.
gonna have to. You cannot do this alone. Every great wrestling promoter had some bodies, some people around them very, very closely to the point where they can talk to them, communicate with them, bounce things off of them. He has people around him, but they're not as close to him as everyone thinks.
And it's
These
also
reports are clearly
he needs people around him that know the business. Tony does not know the business. He thinks he knows the business, but he does not know the business.
and
So, and I'm gonna ask you guys this now, and guys in the comments, feel free to jump. Um, if and completely hypothetically speaking, because we all know this will never fucking happen. But if one day, like Vince, Tony Khan did step down from the company and Cody took over, do you think he would give Trips a run for his money?
No,
no,
because if I think Cody's locked into WWE for the rest of his career.
I'm gonna say yeah, but that was just hypothetically speaking.
Because
If it did happen.
in my head, like you said, Tony does not know how to run a business. He only knows how to run a soccer team, and he's trying to.
well, look at
He's juggling two things at once, and I don't think he could. I think it's time he sells the soccer team so he can focus on his main goal in.
Listen, Tony. Look, Andrew, you make a very good point. But this is the game that you wanted to play. Keep in mind, you're also deeply embedded with an NFL football team. That team also starts playing in another month.
Yep.
So serious games, and the team has been putrid for over the last
Decade.
6, 7, 8 years. So don't turn around and say, "Oh, I can do it all." No, you can't. No, not one man can handle everything.
That's why Vince McMahon failed at the XFL because he was trying to.
Get black and gold MAGA hats, make AEW great again.
But like,
Who put that up?
I said it.
Oh,
but I think in all retrospect, if Tony doesn't get his mind together with this company, 3 or 4 years down the line, if AEW ends up falling 3 or 4 years from now in Peacock, we're gonna get a special called the Rise and Fall of AEW.
Look, I wanted to talk about AEW Rampage today because we went over Dynamite a lot on Thursday, and I wanted to talk about Rampage because Rampage has been so bad.
Where the fuck is my charger?
It's to the point that Christopher Brown, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Christopher Brown.
Hello.
It's been so bad that not only is the demos numbers slipping, your rating numbers are slipping. People are not interested in that product. I can only imagine what the network is saying. This is WCW Thunder
I'm
all
curious.
over. Me too.
I
wonder what Turner's every month. Turner calling fucking Tony Khan, like Turner Sports calling Tony Khan. Yo, listen, we're gonna need you to cut Rampage. We're gonna need you to spark something different. Rampage is not cutting it.
Well, hold on. The only way they're calling him, it's not about the immediate numbers. Yes, the immediate numbers are alarming, but the quarterly number. If the quarterly number is significantly worse than what it was last quarter for them in that time slot, in that area, that 1 hour that you heard rumored to be moving back to might just happen. Because they've been down this road before with the wrestling company. They understand what they got their hands on. They're not going to repeat the same thing twice.
Rough. It's truly rough for them, bro, because they're barely scratching 900,000 now.
Christian Brown says, Andrew, with the way AEW is being run now, I think it's safe to say Cody was the brains, Tony's the wallet, nothing else when it comes to his booking, especially lately he's been brainless and short-sighted. That is absolutely true.
Why he needs a team. Look, you can be a great owner. We can own anything. But what are you without a team? You can't do all the ownership stuff. Now, there's some people that own traditional businesses that do everything themselves. But listen, somebody got to be keeping your books.
Yep.
Somebody's got to be stocking your shelves. Somebody's got to make sure your inventory is right. Somebody got to do your taxes. So, you got to need a team, brother. And if you got a team that I don't know about, they suck.
It's that whole entire creative team they just hired. But literally, that's not enough. That's not enough. They need somebody like Tony Khan needs his own Triple H, not Triple H, his own Shawn Michaels that knows the business. And that Shawn Michaels was Cody fucking Rhodes.
Here's the thing. Either the team's not good or you're not relinquishing enough power to allow them to input their ideas. Yeah. Which could be, I want total control. Which we heard rumors about this over the last week of him being hard to work with and hard to deal with. And he wants control of everything.
And he's the king of the last minute changes too.
You can't keep doing this to people. People left one company because they're tired of that nonsense to now go over here and it's the same thing.
And having to deal with a boss that we may or may not know that we always keep joking is fucking coked out of his fucking mind.
I know you keep saying that. I want to put that on that guy without any proof, though. And if that's the case, then go get some help, brother. Because Brown goes, and Rodney, supposedly AEW is getting a third show. How the fuck is that given their struggles with Rampage? I think that's going to be put to a halt. Andrew just came out and said he saw a tweet about them talking about Turner taking an hour away from that because it's useless at this point. Of you just keep dropping and dropping and dropping significantly. Bad enough we're on a station that really primarily plays reruns a lot. If it's not the Atlanta Braves baseball on TBS, nobody's really watching anything. It's hard to push things on that network. It's hard. If it's not college basketball, if it's not Braves games, I'm not tuning into TBS. I'll tune into TNT. Because TNT got original programming. But it's hard to sell stuff on that network. You're the prime dog on TBS. You gotta push it. But listen, if he doesn't shape up, I won't be surprised if Turner decides, listen, it's a wrap. We're gonna cut bait. Find yourself a new network. I know it's a breach of contract, but keep in mind, didn't they re-up for 5 more years?
I believe so. Yeah.
So
which
I doubt
is
that they're going to breach their contract. They probably most likely won't do that. But if it's hurting their bottom line, it's hurting their money. Now we're getting into the conversation where
Yeah.
we'll just take you to court to break
Like
that.
I said, the show is barely pulling 900,000 now. Mike pulled the ratings for last week, and the show was just barely over 900,000.
That's sad. And I know they can do better. That's the worst part about it. I know he can do better. I know he can. It's not I'm wishing for him to not do better. I want him to do better. That's the worst part about all of this. Tony has the full capacity to do better. You have the talent. You have too many belts, in my opinion, at the moment. A lot of which I haven't seen in a while. Even though it also do you own ROH? Do you not own ROH? What's the story? Because first you're saying you own it. Oh, now you own the video library. So what do you own? What do you exactly own?
And not to mention
I
that
really want to see
fucking,
that product.
not to mention that fucking Atlantic, fucking West Coast East 95 fucking
I don't
title
know.
that they came out with.
Week
Um,
66 title. I don't know where the hell.
I've only seen that motherfucker twice since it fucking aired.
Well, it's on the road, baby. It's on the road. That's a traveler's belt. Apparently, it's 24/7. You know, at this point, you look at the bigger picture. How can he improve? Now, yeah, we get upset, we're frustrated. I pose this question because I'm frustrated with him because I know he can do better. It's not that I want him to fail. I don't want him to fail. I want him to be the most successful he possibly can be. But I want him to get his act together because the product is actually not bad. It's not putrid. It's not good booking. Meaning you can shift some things around and make it quality.
You could.
You're not giving me some jobbers versus jobbers every night. That's bad. Now, but you're giving me quality matches, but just no substance. There's no build. There's no story.
You're not giving me it's such good shit. You're just giving me shit.
Yeah, you're for the sake of matches with no build and no story. But then on top of that, we talked about the CM Punk situation on Thursday a little bit and how he's just causing an uproar and a stir. He almost left. And, like, people are surprised that he's even still here. Look. You reap what you sow.
the fact that this
You wanted him so bad, this is what you get. You get what comes with it.
the fact that tomorrow they're I think they're reaching with this whole fucking world title match that's the undisputed championship match that's happening in the main event tomorrow with John Moxley and CM Punk. They're trying to reach for the viewership to get it back, so then
You have
Tony
no
can
choice.
yeah.
You have no
But-
choice.
But we all know how this match is gonna fucking fold out. It's gonna end in shenanigans if MJF doesn't fucking pop out and attack both of them, and they have a triple threat at all out. It's like literally the writing's on the wall to fucking put the belt on MJF and not fucking Punk, because putting the belt on MJF might put the ratings back up over 1 million.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that he can do.
At this point,
You want your ratings
Yeah.
over? You want your ratings to hit 900 again? You want
Over.
to? You want to peak a mil? You bring MJF's ass back.
And you put the strap on him immediately.
Do whatever you can.
it only makes sense.
Do whatever you can.
Pick up where
Because-
you left off.
Because if CM Punk jumped all the way up in the fucking ratings because he's undefeated and blah, 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 it's bullshit. Because it's like literally, I don't give a fuck about the ranking system. I give a fuck about who's been at this company the longest. I don't give a fuck about their winning or losing records. I don't give a shit about the rankings, like I said. I think people that deserve a title match because they've been there a really long time. Whereas fucking, like, Jungle Boy should be in that fucking title run again. Fucking maybe Luchasaurus because he's been there for a long ass time.
Why
Maybe
not?
deserves a title shot. Maybe somebody like Lance Archer. Maybe a so and so. And
Hell,
stop.
at this point, bring back fucking Marco Stunt.
Look, I don't like giving out. I don't like giving out opportunities because you've been somewhere for a long time, but also don't like the ranking system if you're not going to use it properly.
Yep.
Do away with both of those ideas and just make it really simple. Hold the tournament for the number one contenders, the opportunity, and whoever goes over goes over.
Yep.
Simple.
Let's
And also-
okay, go ahead, real quick.
Also, the fact that how much I love Tony Storm.
Yeah,
But-
did you see that picture she posted?
Yeah,
today?
but-
Woo!
I still don't understand how she's the
What?
number one contender for the AEW Women's Championship when Britt Baker hasn't even got a fucking rematch, basically, for that title.
I don't think Britt Baker wants a rematch at this point.
Where do we leave off in these comments?
We left off. Did you guys see AEW full like WCW did?
Ooh.
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't want to go that drastic yet.
I
And
don't
then-
want to go that drastic yet, but like, I mean, we've been talking
It's
about
not-
giving them another 5 years.
If we go category 5 Hurricanes, the highest category, right?
Yeah, this is a category 3 right now.
And
This-
then Christopher Brown, yeah, go ahead.
Just category.
Yeah, it's definitely category 5. Excuse me. Christopher Brown said, "That's just it, Rodney. It's my understanding TNT is cutting budgets and programs across the board. That's where the talk of cutting that hour from AEW is coming from. And it's not helping Tony Khan when you're letting the inmates run the asylum with Punk and his insanity. Tony's only salvation is for MJF to return and have him kick Punk's ass. Absolutely.
That's exactly what needs to happen. That's exactly what needs to happen. That's the only way you save this product at the moment. MJF being missing, numbers have fallen.
Yep.
This man cut one of the sickest promos anybody's ever seen on his boss and hasn't been seen since.
And he holds his own against Punk very well.
I think he holds his own against anybody.
Yep.
You put him in a situation where he can win a belt. You have him disrupt this title match. And when I say take out Mox and Punk, take out both of them. Stand strong in the ring.
Hold both titles on your fucking head.
Come back as this badass fucking heel.
Let me tell you something. The pop level, it'll be insane. You gotta strike right now. I think this is a perfect opportunity.
Man, dude.
I've been telling y'all the work is here.
Dude,
It's a work.
what if he comes back with
Pay
a
off.
different color scarf?
Pay off.
Like the scarf is like black and red or some shit.
Now, if you don't get MJF Wednesday night, and if you don't get MJF at all out, then what are you doing?
Nothing. You're fucking just sitting and letting your fucking.
treading water.
All,
You're treading
yeah,
water.
dude, all due respect, if they don't get MJF Wednesday night to set the build up for All Out's gonna be boring as shit, bro. I don't even think the pay per view is worth ordering if they don't get MJF Wednesday night.
I don't even think it's worth it either because we all know the Elite is winning the fucking trios.
We're
tag
still
team
gonna do a
titles.
watch party at Rodney's house.
But Jessica Hoffman said, speaking of CM Punk, did you see the vid of the fan on Twitter burning a CM Punk tee?
I did. In a fire pit. A very nice one, I might add.
Why are we burning t-shirts?
Maybe he's sick and tired of CM Punk shit. Maybe he
hold
fucking
on.
came to his senses.
I think Mike posted that in the group the other day.
But hold on. That's not hurting CM Punk none. This is hurting you. You paid for that shirt. No. Could have gave that shirt to somebody. Could have given it to a homeless man. Need a shirt right now. Don't burn the shirt.
I would have
Waste
preferred you to give it to the homeless land and then let him take a piss on it. I wouldn't have even been mad. At least he's still probably gonna wear it eventually.
No. Oh my god. Scrub wash. Scrubbing bubbles.
And Christopher Brown said, Andrew, someone in AEW needs to come out and say that it's time for them to eat some short-term losses and cut Punk loose. He's been more of a nuisance than a help since the day he was signed. If MJF doesn't return, Rodney, it's time for AEW to panic.
100%. I think we moved this up to a category 4 hurricane.
If
Because you're not pulling the trigger on MJF. Clearly, then it's not a work.
So wait, so where we at now? I thought you said category 5.
At category 3.
Yep.
If he doesn't show up to Wednesday, or if he doesn't show up before All Out or at All Out, there is no sense of the word to do. That we clearly know this is not a work. This is a complete shoot, and he's done. They're done. They're moving on.
Come Royal Rumble when MJF's contract eventually expires. You hear MJF's "I'm better than you" and you know it.
I will lose my fucking mind, bro.
And then we see him come to the fucking down the aisle with fucking Raw. You make sure he's on Raw. Raw's numbers go back up to 2.5 million.
Oh, they'll probably hit 3 at least.
Listen, let me tell you, the things that Triple H can do with that guy, the things that he can do with a character like that, with the personality like that, the stuff that he can turn him into, it's unreal. There's you get your hands on it. I almost might go too far here. Stop me if I go too far. I almost might say the stuff that the old man could have done with a guy like him.
I'm telling you, boys.
He would have told
going too far.
WrestleMania 2024. My dream is going to come true.
If I swear to the Lord, the stuff that the old man could have done with an MJF, because that kind of character is right up that man's alley.
He would have grabbed it. He would have grabbed
compass. What?
He would have grabbed fucking MJF by the scarf and say, Go cut a fucking off-script promo."
Oh, dude,
now
like that.
You know who would have
like this?
You know who could have had an amazing feud with MJF? Gargano. Gargano and MJF could have had the sickest feud,
but
bro.
If the rumors are true, Gargano possibly coming back to WWE because Triple H is running the shit.
Oh, it's already in the works, from what I'm hearing.
If
he's already talked to Gargano.
Yo, I will do you one better, Andrew. If MJF goes to the Royal Rumble, he'll be number 29 and Cody will be number 30.
Imagine,
bro.
The crowd would faint.
Bro,
the crowd won't know how to recover.
I would react more than I ever fucking reacted at WrestleMania when Cody Rhodes returned at WrestleMania. Fucking MJF. If MJ, as much as I hate MJF for calling Mitch, whatever he called him, and if he shows up to WWE at the Royal Rumble, wherever the fuck.
Listen, MJF called Mitch something?
Yeah.
I never said I like MJF the person.
What did MJF call Mitch?
The R word.
What?
Yeah, almost.
When we're in a Ducks game,
whooped his ass. We almost really had beefs.
Wow.
Outside the Duck game.
MJF was at a Ducks game?
At the Ducks game, we almost had to throw the hands because nobody looks at my friend and calls him the R word. It's not fair.
Yep.
You don't go that far. That's why I said, he's just not a good person.
I mean, but did he really actually know Mitch's condition?
Nope. How's a wrestler supposed to know somebody's condition?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, Mitch don't go around walking with a sign that says I have it. Yeah. Once you know him, you know his condition.
Yep.
That's true.
Well, I took it personal. I'm gonna pull a Michael Jordan.
I would have took it personal too. Fuck out of here.
Personal.
Yo, what's up, K Marvel? Heard you had a fucking great time at Jobber Slam 2.
Shout out.
My boy K Marvel.
Shout out to the Jobbeteers. Shout out to everybody.
I have made it. I'm sure.
My boy K Marvel was networking, doing some big things at Jobber Slam.
Yo, if you missed the call, Rodney, but he said he just finished smoking a blunt with baseball.
Well, so what?
He and Big Swole smoked a blunt together, and he called us right after. K Marvel.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, Kyle goes, Joe, Danny, Tiff, Bella, and I said, what's good? What's going on? Y'all all together? Y'all all together? Shout out
He's
to
trying.
all of you.
So Kmart is trying to network for us. So what he wants to do is he wants to get a collab with BTB, Java Tears, and
bunch
uh, the Four Corners.
and a
Oh,
bunch of other podcasts,
My
right?
boy, and a bunch of other podcasters. So my boy's got some shit in the works for us.
And he's trying to do like where we're not doing like one of these things that we're all on the same camera, basically.
Yeah, we'll be like in a studio setting, basically.
oh,
Hey, Mitch.
Mitch, what up, man?
let's make it happen.
I'm down, bro, for that. That'd
You
be fire.
you should have picked up the call last night.
To my boy, to my partners in crimes, to my families, Joe and Danielle. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Bella Tiff, how y'all doing? Oh man, look, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna tell y'all this: if MJF don't show up, Category 4
AEW's
Hurricane.
gonna fall apart, bro.
Category 4 Hurricane. That means evacuate. Evacuate immediately if you're in certain places, because this is not good.
Read your fucking contract. See if there's an opt-out clause anywhere.
Yeah, just evacuate.
Hello, Muse report.
Huh?
I know that's Mike.
AEW, be afraid. Be very afraid. Oh man, it's a question. If AEW needs to be scared,
K Marvel, we will not be live Thursday. The crew is going to a indie show, NYWC in Farmingville on Thursday. So that's why I'm on right now, talking with the great people of BTB Live here on Monday.
So what's going to happen is if look at this. Mitch says MGF will be at the Grandstand show.
No, he will not be at the Grand Slam show. I don't think
Grandstand. I don't know.
What's a grandstand? Are you everybody on the grandstands?
The Grandstand Diner. Where he going? What show he doing? He goes, what kind of crap is that?
No.
Listen, it wasn't my pick. It was forced upon us. We got threatened by a man that's about 300 pounds solid muscle. So he was going to choke us out if we don't show up. He goes, I'm going to talk to y'all later. I got to pay attention.
But, yeah, so if AEW doesn't get their shit together, read your fucking contract, see if there's a way before, if AEW ends up fucking folding before your contract ends, you're still fucked. Look at Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground folded. And look at that happened to Ty and Valkyrie and them. They got stuck with a 2-year non-compete clause, basically, because they couldn't go anywhere because Lucha Underground did not want to relieve them of their contracts. And then MJF says, Rodney, if MJF doesn't show up to Dynamite or All Out, you'll be hearing Taker's original entrance theme signifying the death knell of AEW, LOL.
He better show up. He's the best kept secret right now. He better show up. I'm telling you, this the way you save this and the way this comes full circle, the way Tony Khan gets people off his back in the negative press, MJF needs to show up on television. I'm not kidding. It needs to be done.
And Mitch, to answer your question, Mitch, I know it's his hometown, but it's after fucking All Out, so it'd be a waste of a situation if they don't fucking push MJF to the fucking top right away.
CM Punk, let me paint the picture for you, Mitch. CM Punk currently on his high horse. Who better to knock him off that high horse than the man that got a bigger gripe with the company than anybody else in the company? Who else to knock him down 15 pegs off that high horse than MJF? Just think about it. Paint the picture. Just paint the picture. It's simple writing, simple booking. It don't get no simpler than this. I think the fans will appreciate it. I think you'll gravitate them in. That's what they want to see. That's what they want done. Don't act like y'all don't know. Stop acting like this is something new to you. The wrestling world knows what it is. We not playing no games. We want to see MJF.
Where is AEW Dynamite tomorrow?
Uh, I'll pay attention to this.
Is it sad that we don't know that?
No, it's not sad. I don't got time to pay attention to what city they're in.
We don't pay attention to that shit no more, man. We got other shit to worry about.
I just know, well, New Mexico. I don't know.
Oh, no. They will be in.
Indiana,
Looking.
South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
Oh, yeah, today's Monday. AEW is not even tomorrow.
Wednesday, but I'm looking.
No way, Jose was in a dark tape, and on somebody else's dime.
Yeah, I posted that before, Mike, in the group chat. And Kyle was like, "Wow, that's fucked up." I was like, "I know. Who the fuck goes to AEW?"
Oh, it's in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh,
at the Wolves, at the Wolfstein Center.
Oh, I thought you were about to say some other shit.
At the Bull Center. This is like, who? What center is that?
I was like, that's bullshit.
Welcome to the Bull. Yeah.
Who's gonna expect Gargano, sir?
Because he's from Ohio.
Oh.
Well, you never know. Gargano might show up. You never know.
Don't do that to me, Robbie.
Don't do that to you.
He's supposedly already talking to Triple H. If he does that, I think Triple H will fucking disown him, honestly.
No.
You're no longer my son I never had.
Huh. I hate you.
But they.
No, I don't think he disowns him. I think that he moves forward. Hey, all right, that's the choice that's the bet he wants to lay in. Knock himself out. I got bigger things to worry about. To be honest with you, he does. That's how Triple H he's not going to get butthurt over these kind of things. You're going to just have to move forward. If somebody doesn't want to come here and they go over there or they go somewhere else, so be it. Happy to see Road Dogg's back. Did you guys see that?
Yes, I'm very happy.
About that?
Poor Jeff Jarrett, my man.
Yeah, they clipped Jeff Jarrett. I was just going to say that.
Man,
I don't understand that, but I've heard good things that the live events have actually been fucking great, though.
I think maybe Jeff had too many obligations. It was a lot. Maybe money. Could be money. It could be Jeff couldn't work a certain type of schedule. Brian can. It could be a lot of things. I think maybe it was a mutual thing, saying, this is a lot for me going on the road.
Raw is in Canada tonight, Mitch.
Oh, Canada.
But apparently there might be a change to one of the women's tag team matches tonight, by the way.
Home in native land.
But speaking of Canada, when AEW goes to Canada in October, who's going to be able to go there? I don't know who's vaccinated.
Good question. We truly Oh man, I
the
love
fact that Rodney knows the fucking Canadian national anthem.
It's fucking.
Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Listen, I love the Canadian national anthem. I think it's so fun.
I love. It's the best part when you go to an Islander game, like when they're first in the Canada team, the Canadian team. You get to hear that theme song, and I start singing, and everybody next to me that's looking at me like, "Why are you singing this?" I'm like,
supposedly Trish is supposed to make her debut tonight.
Not a debut; it's a return. Come on,
a debut.
Same shit.
That woman is still great at what she does. That woman was the first woman's poster I ever had on my wall. I got in a lot of trouble for it.
That was the first pair of WWE Chi-Chis I've ever seen in my life.
Well, what did Chris say last week about Olivia Newton-John? That's when it moved.
And then Chris O'Brien said, "Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you heard, but Edge in an interview this morning said he's looking at hanging up the boots for good come WrestleMania 39."
Well, great. Wonderful. Just what I wanted to hear. That's music to my ears. See, today is a good day. It's a good day.
Ron, you gotta put that across the banner on the bottom.
What, today is a good day?
That's what it moved.
That's what it moved. But yeah.
That was the first time it moved.
Well, not for nothing. Jenny McCarthy was the first time. Anywho,
Rodney Christian won't be far behind. But I like Christian. Christian's I think a lot better than fucking Edge. I feel like Christian had a better fucking career than Edge after he left WWE and went to TNA.
He's definitely better on the mic. I'll give him that.
And Michael Steinberg, what do I love? He said the Canadian national anthem because Rodney was just singing it before.
Oh yeah.
What's happening on NXT tomorrow?
What's happening on NXT? A lot of things. We'll finally find out what happens with D Hartwell.
Yeah.
NXT was okay this week. It could have been better. But it was doable.
Got my girl Gigi Dolan. In the late days.
Yeah, fucking Mike saying fuck toxic attraction. Why fuck toxic attraction?
Whoa!
I want to know what your explanation for that.
Why was he slandering toxic attraction? Whoa!
Because he said fuck TA. He said it again.
Why? Why though? What did they do to deserve this? This guy's nuts.
I don't know.
Kenny goes toxic attraction is amazing. Thank you, Kenny.
Listen, I watched them all day. What are you talking about?
I want to know your fucking cold hard fast while you say fuck TA, Mike.
Listen,
Mike.
Little known fact that everybody in the comments won't know about Kenny Klein. When Io Shirai and Dakota Kai came out at SummerSlam, Kenny was damn near humping the floor.
My man was doing the Ciara.
While Mitch was slapping his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why the fuck did that happen?
I don't know.
Listen, you gotta ask Mitchell. I don't know. I don't ask questions after I see stuff like that. I just move on.
Okay, Kenny, it's Io Shirai, and you still spelled it wrong, Kenny. It's IYO.
According to Apple Bank, I just
Oh. Well, Mike, you still haven't given us an explanation on why F toxic attraction. What's going on? His ass was in the air. So
No, you didn't, Mitch. This is not fucking.
And then he fucking kicked you.
Why?
And then he kicked you fucking twice.
Why?
But
First of all, why are you putting that in the comments? You know how that makes you look?
Like a pervy old man.
Mitchell
Brown.
Never
again.
This is not slap ass, Mitch.
Cursor Brown came up a great question.
What's like that?
He said, "Well, with the Edge news is retired. Well, the news Edge is retiring. The question is now becomes who does he fall on his sword for and give one last rub to before walking out the door for one final time?"
Well, apparently Mitch thought he was just gonna be able to get one last rub. But because Mitch said he's an old man, whatever that's supposed to mean. Be careful, Kenny. Mitch wants to get you a popsicle.
Mitch wants to be the diddler.
Let's go popsicle.
Yo,
what's the paper boy?
TA sucks and never should have been in the tag tourney and never should have won. They should have delayed the match and allowed Nikita to compete a week later. But a team that was just put together, Nikita and fucking Stark, they never were a tag team. Toxic Attraction, true
Disagree,
tag
Mikey.
team.
I disagree, Mikey. I disagree, buddy. This is me and you never really disagree, but I disagree with you here. This was a great move. This was a really good move for them because now when the time does come, you can transition them and people know who they are. The fact that WWE didn't take into account that she wasn't vaccinated blows my mind. That's on them, But
also I think Zoe Stark actually got a concussion during that match against Mandy Rose, so
Nikes.
that's why they were pulled. But I think Toxic Attraction deserved to be in that tournament when it first announced after they dropped their tag team championships.
I love these Toxic Attraction.
And then they lost the vacant Fatal 4-Way to Katina Chance and Kaden Carter.
I hate that fucking name. Katina Chance? What the fuck?
Who's that? No,
Casey Catanzaro.
I'm joking.
Andrew, they could have given her a new partner, but who? Who? They're gonna fucking form a new tag team? Stop with the forming new tag teams and actually have fucking set tag teams. Only set tag teams in that tournament are fucking Dakota Kai and Io Sky and not Alexa Bliss and Asuka, not even fucking Sonya Deville and Natalya, not even Dana Brooke and Tamina.
Whoa.
If
no Dana
anything,
Brooke,
I know, but I'm
Dana
just saying.
I'm
just saying the tag teams. The only two tag teams that actually were in their fucking that actually really should exist.
He's how they're gonna bring back the tag titles. I'm not gonna answer that question.
And don't punish her for your dumb mistake. And then Nikita is dealing with some unannounced health issue.
That's right, Jessica. Thank you. I'm glad there's a tournament for the women tag team division that needs relevance. Now that Triple H has hold of things, absolutely.
Kenny said, "Bitch."
Shit. And then Mike says they aren't a real tag team. They just got thrown together at SummerSlam. No, they didn't get thrown together. They all three came together. You talk about Io Sky and Dakota Kai and Bailey, the faction, literally got thrown together at SummerSlam.
Damage Control.
Is
their name?
It's a faction. So they get put together at SummerSlam. He is absolutely right about that.
What a beautiful name for a faction. I like that. Damage Control.
I want to see that T-shirt when that comes out.
Oh yeah. It's got to have like the computer control on it too, because that's how it's spelled.
They could have brought back someone that's also someone who now a free agent. Who, Nia Jax?
Because they could have brought Candice LeRae back and put her and Indy Hartwell together again.
Listen.
And they could have been up on the main roster, and that would have been Johnny Gargano up, and they could also help fucking Theory win the WWE Championship. As much as we hate Theory,
PD Schmeedies, doesn't matter. Tag teams, fag teams, bag teams, bad teams. Listen, it's all a fad. It's all a fad. It's a fad tag team.
Christopher, that was false about Nikita. It's confirmed it was because she wasn't vaccinated. Where has it been confirmed? Tell me. Well, send me the fucking link.
It would make sense that. Sarah, why are you even putting them in the tourney? Or they should have her wrestle the week before they went to Canada. Ooh.
Good fucking point, Kenny Klein. A man that's only been watching wrestling for 7 years came up with a fucking better point than you, Mike. Burn!
Oh, Canada.
Oh, man, native land.
I know, but that's what they're using as a cover for Canada, not letting anyone unvaccinated in.
But also, I believe that Nikita might be still dealing with some type of issue.
He goes, Andrew, I said the same thing before, idiot.
I ain't screwing up.
Read the comments again. TA sucks. Never should have been an attorney. Never should have won. They should have delayed the match and allowed Nikita to compete a week later.
But what happens is Zoe Stark wasn't ready to come back that week, and they don't want to replace. Didn't want to. It was a better replacement. TA was a better replacement than Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark, because look at the pop TA Tasha Contraction got on SmackDown. Do you think that pop would have been fucking great for Nikita Lyons and fucking Zoe Stark? No.
Listen, more importantly, the wonderful Tenille Dashwood's contract expired over the weekend.
Bring her back.
Has it that WWE's on her sites.
Because now
it's Kenny. It's time. Chris Brown, oh my God, if she comes back.
Did she come back as Emelina or Emma?
Kenny gonna look like Stan Marsh in front of the computer. just defeated. Stan Marsh in front of the computer. If you know the meme, you know what I'm talking about.
Rodney, all of a sudden you're watching tomorrow and you're watching.
All right, Lizzo. Kenny.
Yo, you and Kenny be watching NXT tomorrow, and all of a sudden you hear Emma come out, and all of a sudden you just see him up on the screen hugging the TV.
Like,
Kenny, back up a little. Back up. Oh yeah, her boyfriend is Madcap Moss, Kenny.
Oh,
you gotta fight Madcap. Well, I have to fight Juice Robinson.
I don't have to fight anybody.
Yes, you do. You have to fight Ryan Cabrera. All you have to do is all you have to do is smash a guitar over his head.
Listen,
all you have to do is smash a guitar over his fucking head, and you'll win Alexa Bliss.
I can take Ryan Cabrera one arm tied behind my back and missing all 5 of my toes on my left foot. There's no way in hell Ryan Cabrera is beating me in a fight.
He'll beat you at singing, but you'll kick your ass and you'll kick his ass in fighting.
Man in half. Don't play with me.
Remember, snitches get stitches, because he snitched on the fucking Miz being all upset, not being upset about being eliminated over Dancing with the Stars.
I don't even think he's beating Rodney in singing. Rodney got that deep black man church voice.
You just heard me sing "Oh Canada." He can't sing "Oh Canada" like me.
All of a sudden, it comes out tomorrow after watching the show.
Rodney got that.
Rodney Harris to a sing-off.
Rodney got that. You'll never find.
Imagine Ryan Cabrera challenges Rodney Harris to a sing-off. What?
Whoa! What?
Me and my niece Eric's match. Look at my pictures very closely later. Will do. Kenny got his ears pierced, guys. Kenny has now joined the club of ear piercings. I took him yesterday.
I'm actually nursing an injury to my ear.
Oh.
What the hell happened?
I want to get my ear pierced, but I feel like I'm way too old for it.
Ear pierced or ears pierced?
Both ears pierced, but I feel like.
I'll take.
But I'm 28 years old. I feel like that's a too old thing. I should got them at 13.
What are you
I
talking
got my ears
about?
pierced when I was 21.
What are you talking about? You're in your 20s. You can still get your ears pierced. You're not 45. What are you talking about?
I started stretching my ears 2 years ago.
What? Did Kenny turn 28? He got his ears pierced Sunday.
I know, but I feel like if you get him at this age, it seems like you're in fucking midlife crisis.
How are you in a midlife crisis?
Drew, you just got your first fucking tattoo.
Yeah, and it was a meaningful tattoo, so it was like.
Yeah, and you got
it. Crisis. His life is not even mid yet.
I got my first tattoo when I was 19.
Look, Mitch is 45 now. If Mitch
is turning 40 years old, man. I can't believe he's turning 40 next month. I'm friends with the 40-year-old.
I got my pierced when I was 12. Yes, just go. See, I got my pierced when I was 4 years old. I wanted that for my birthday. That's exactly what Jenna said, Andrew. I told her I was doing it. No, he's not going through a midlife crisis. He just wanted to look nice for the people out there. He wanted to look nice. The lady that did it was a very nice lady. I told him she should have slipped in the number.
I want to know what the fuck is with these symbols after Mitch says, "Hey, I'm not a virgin." At least.
Whoa!
Who said that? This is not Andrew's hot takes. We don't go off the rail on BTB Live.
Whoa!
Mitch, we're gonna have to start banning you from the fucking comments.
What is going on right now, Mitch?
Jesus, Mitch.
I don't know. First of all, Mitch had a girlfriend back in the day. Her name was Stella.
Yeah, that's right, Christopher Brown.
Her name was Stella Fitzpatrick. I don't know. They were in the
Christopher
same.
Brown said, "The fuck does age have anything to do with getting anything pierced?" Andrew, come on now. Christopher
Andrew,
Brown probably got a Prince Albert.
I was just about to say Andrew just mad because he wanted to get a Prince Albert. He probably didn't do it.
No, I'm not getting a Prince Albert.
No, don't get mad at Kenny because he got his ears.
I'm not mad at Kenny. I'm just saying I'm not. I feel like I'm at the age. I think I'm at the age.
At this place, they do a Prince Albert. They do it.
I'm not getting a Prince Albert.
I'm making an appointment for you right now. I'll call him right now. Kenny, what's the number? What's the number, Kenny? He goes, no, A-Trade. Stella, Kenny goes, Stella, this is the name for the 40s.
Oh boy.
Gertrude's a name for the 40s. That was.
This is. We're gonna have to change the name of the show to Beyond the Barricade, bro. Because
Rose Fitzpatrick was Mitch's first girlfriend in kindergarten.
Rose Fitzpatrick.
It was right before the Great Depression, and she just got off the boat from Ellis Island. She went through. Rose Fitzpatrick was her name. And they met in school together. They used to play tops. With all the toys they could afford back then.
Used to play Dreidel.
Oh, stop. I didn't go that far. See, now you're going too far.
Used to play marbles.
What is it? How does it smell, Rodney? He said
How does it smell?
Remember those fucking things?
I don't know nothing about how Mitch smelled back in the 40s. I don't want to know.
Fuck, Rod, what was that game? Fuck. It was those little circles, they were about this fucking big.
Pogs?
And they had Pogs, yes!
Pogs? Mitch playing
Fuck.
Pogs. The beer Stella? No. He goes, I don't know what the number was.
Mitch said I did play Dreidel.
But tell them how amazing that place smelled. Yeah, yo, them incense was on point. I said, Kenny, they trying to get some guys up in here because this place smelled amazing.
Oh, I can only imagine. Piercing places usually smell really good.
Oh, it smells so good. Too bad I can't burn no incense in here. What?
Why can't you bring no incense in there?
Where I used to go.
Affect people's asthma. It smells amazing.
Where I used to go to get my ears stretched, it smells really good. The tattoo part.
Mitch goes, I would be 90. Don't push it. I did play Dreidel. He goes, no, Roddy. The piercing place smelled amazing. He goes, yes, I still have my Pogs.
My cousin has hers somewhere too.
Mark, how about
speared like Roman through the barricades on Monday night?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. Rodney, I just realized how small XS cans are in your hand, bro. That shit looks like 5 hour energy.
No, it looks like a Red Bull can in your fucking hand.
If I take it out the sleeve, just
it's like a 5 hour energy, bro.
I feel like Andre the Giant.
Yeah, Rodney, when you get your tattoo?
When am I getting my tattoo? I thought about it. I almost went with Kenny.
Do you have any, Rodney?
I have no tattoos.
You almost got a tattoo yesterday?
I almost got one yesterday. I was gonna call it audible. I'm like, yo, hit me right.
Yo, I can say,
Don't let Trish talk you into getting matching tattoos.
There is a place called Three Kings Tattoo where I got this.
I love you both, but
I don't get I don't do this kind of tattoo. Now we always gonna get a tattoo out of a family member as a family tattoo. That was probably gonna be my first.
We should all get a behind the barricade tattoo.
Imagine. Where we gonna put it though?
On our ass.
Hell no.
How hard it is gonna be? Sit down, just leaning on one cheek.
And you're gonna have to freaking. I'm gonna put Aquafood on my ass.
Yeah, true.
What am I? Coach Klein, Mr. Coach Klein from Waterboy.
No, what was that shit for on fucking Mitch on my ass?
Bitch got a tattoo.
Fucking no. Remember fucking Jackass and Steve-O got your name tattooed on his ass.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a fucking amazing tattoo.
Look, Mitch got a tattoo.
I also remember when he pierced his ass shut. Steve-O was a sick bastard, bro.
He goes on my belly a beach ball. Jesus. Nah. But you got a better tattoo than that.
You know, all my asshole coworkers at work say, "I'm surprised you don't have the WWE Championship tattooed on your freaking stomach." And I was like, I'm not that idiot.
I'm surprised you don't have a Mets tattoo or something, right?
Me and my cousin have a bet.
Or an Islanders tattoo.
Me and my cousin have a bet. So if the Mets and Yankees play in the Subway Series this year, loser has to pay for the winner's tattoo. So if the Mets beat the Yankees in the Subway Series, I'm gonna get a Mets tattoo, and my cousin's paying for it.
I'm
And if the Yankees beat the Mets, you have to
I have to pay for his
tattoo.
Yankees. I have to pay for his
you're
Yankees.
getting a fucking
No.
Yankee tattoo.
No, that's all the bet between me
You're
and
gonna get the Aaron Judge 99.
hell no. No, I'll just put a Gretzky above it. Rodney, you should consider doing what Styles got done for as far as tattoos go. Oh, the date. If you have any more kids after Angelica, have the date of birth.
That's it.
right on my side. I was gonna do it on my arm, right on my forearm.
Drew is getting an Andrew Judge 99 tramp stamp.
Hell no.
A Paul O'Neill tattoo.
A Paul O'Neill tattoo.
Why the hell did I get Paul O'Neill tattooed on?
Hey Rodney, I know this is a wrestling show, but can we talk about that fucking knockout on Saturday?
Oh Jesus!
Yo, I showed my dad.
The one tat I would love to get is a carousel horse with roses
And
And the brittle be pink. Nice.
That's nice, Jess.
Hmm,
That would be cute.
creative. I like it.
I literally showed my dad that knockout, Rodney, and he goes, "What was the score going into this round?" I said it was Usman was winning three of the 5 rounds, and if this was the final round, he was up 40. The scorecard would read 49-46 by unanimous decision, Usman. And then he said, and he got knocked out. I was like, "Yep."
With 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the fight.
No, it was actually
That's
55
wild.
seconds left in the fight.
Oh Jesus Christ! No, it was 1:15.
That is fucking wild.
He got knocked clean out like a baseball bat right to the jaw.
He faked the left hand and followed up with a leg kick.
How you fall for the fate like that, Usman? My boy got up pissed. But you know what? Hey, every
I've
dog,
been living.
every blind squirrel finds a nut.
But I like what he tweeted. He said, "Champions lose sometimes, and it's Leon Edwards' time. Go enjoy your time as a champion. I'll be back."
Yo, what's the mids?
10.
10? We didn't move them up?
Nope, because it's 20. We got 20 players back.
No, I have 12.
Oh, good. You're good. I have to get my mins, but I'm going to get it at my antennas because I'd like to take my time.
Look,
But yeah. What else was there this week?
I'm gonna get a genie in the bottle tattooed on me.
I'm gonna get the nanny tattooed on me.
The nanny? Like Nanny McPhee?
If you get
No,
a genie in a
Fran.
bottle, if you get a genie in a bottle tattooed on you, just don't put it on your ass because Mitch might
Like-
come rub it.
Can I get Elaine dancing tattooed on me?
Like
I
a
wonder
moving
if I-
tattoo?
Like Elaine dancing from Seinfeld tattooed on me with the leg kicks and all that. Just I want it tattooed on me somewhere.
Okay. Whatever helps you
That'd
sleep
be a
at
great
night.
tattoo. That'd be a funny tattoo. Like, nobody has that.
I don't think
Unless
anybody
somebody's a
will.
Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld psycho.
That used to
I'm
be my
not that
voicemail.
much of a Seinfeld fan.
That used to be my voicemail. The believe it or not, voicemail that George had on his voicemail was what used to be my voicemail before I had to become a professional. So every time you called me, all you heard was, "Believe it or not, George isn't at home. Please leave a message at the beep."
Hey, Rodney.
That's
Brandon Nimmo just got hit by a pitch.
I'm not home, or I pick up
That's
the
nice.
phone. Where can I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home. That's exactly how my that's exactly how my voice used to be. And then I had to become a professional when I was in high school, and I was like, it's Rodney Harris here.
Why would you have to be a professional in high school?
Well, I did a lot of professional things. I couldn't have that as my voicemail. It's kind of weird.
I I remember Mike has the Mike still has the Daniel Bryan
As a
theme song as his
voicemail?
voicemail thing.
Oh my
If you
god!
call his cell phone right now and you Mike let it go to voicemail and you'll hear the Daniel Bryan thing.
Does Mitch have a voicemail?
It's my Hi, it's Mitch. I missed your call at the moment. Please let
Why do you
please
make it sound like Uncle Rick? Like, uh,
My voicemail used to
Grandpa
be
Rick, I should say, not Uncle Rick.
um. What did my voicemail used to be? My voicemail used to be, "Thank you for calling Burger King, home of the Whopper. What's your beef?"
Or you answer spam calls, like kids funeral home. You stab them, we grab them.
Oh no, mine was mine was Thank you for calling Frank's Pizza and Abortion Clinic, where yesterday's loss is today's sauce.
Yo, you wild. That's too much. That's too much. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's too much.
my best friends like when you would ring like when it was ringing, instead of it actually ringing, it would play the theme song, Eddie Guerrero's theme song, like "We Lie, We Cheat, We Steal." So I'd be like, "Don't pick up, Enzo. Don't pick up. Don't pick up. I want to finish the song." Boom. He picks up. Son of a bitch.
Oh, he had a ringback tone?
Yeah.
Oh god. I used to hate that. Please listen to this line while your party is reached.
I had Chavo's theme song as a fucking ringback song one time.
My ringback tone
My
was
mom calls me one day.
Weezer.
My mom calls me one day. She leaves me a voicemail. She goes, "Who the fuck is Chavo?"
My ringback tone was
Sean Young.
pork and beans for a
There
long
he is.
time.
What up, bro?
What
Hey,
up, Sean?
what's going on, Sean Young? And yeah, pork and beans was my ringback tone for a while, and then my ringtone was
Biscuits and
rolling with Bob Saget.
gravy.
So imagine my mom when I first got my cell phone, all she hears on my ringtone is I can't even repeat it because it's so inappropriate. Just think of what Bob Saget could possibly say on a song.
Okay.
God, I don't even want to fucking know.
And if you ever knew the lyrics to Rolling with Bob Saget, that was my ringtone. It was just his part.
Oh, I had my ringtone. My ringtone was "Dick in a Box" for a short period of time.
Well, speaking of that,
Oh, yo, y'all want to hear some dope shit? So, a while back, my aunt, Mimi, Rod, she took me, Samantha, and I think Tyler to an Usher concert. We went to an Usher
yeah.
concert.
All right.
And Akon opened up for Usher with The Lonely Island, and they performed "I Just Had Sex."
Oh wow.
And Akon was late. He was actually like almost an hour late. He got stuck in traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. Here he goes. Sean Young said, my wife pulls the phone and it says, "Ooh, daddy."
Oh yeah, daddy.
I had another one where when it rang, this girl would like come over the loudspeaker, and she'd be like, "Was a man with a 12-inch penis? Please pick up his phone."
Nah.
My phone went off in the bathroom one time, bro. It was terrible.
I used to have Jarvis. Excuse me. There's a message for you. I had I've now had the same ringtone for a couple of years now. But yeah,
What was
that
that?
Bob Saget ringtone I wish I still had.
There was an app where you could get really good ringtones. It was like
Zedge.
Zedge, yeah, Zedge.
Well, I don't have an Android no more. So
It doesn't fucking work on iPhones.
nope. Yeah.
THWF take me in a post.
Did you guys want to know the lyrics to the Bob Saget song?
Send it to us. Because if it's way too inappropriate to say on there, I don't want you getting yelled at. But I'm trying to think. I used to have the Planet Fitness. I lift things up and put them down as my ringtone when my brother called. Mike. Trying to think what else I had ringtones. My ringtone is still the same. It's the Star Wars theme song, and then my dad calls it the Darth Vader's theme song. Sorry, Dad.
Damn, man, good times back in the day, bro.
You know why Zedge doesn't work with iPhones? It's because Apple doesn't want to use second apps.
Yep, third-party apps. We should say this. Mike said, "Now I just acknowledge the tribal chief."
That's your ringtone now? I had Sasha Banks' thing. My friend has your drug dealers calling.
They used to have a song.
We know.
It's like, "Hello, this is your drug dealer."
We know,
I just
Mitch.
thought I'd call.
Mitch, we know you had. I had Bon Jovi ringtones. Why don't you have a Bon Jovi?
Yo, Mitch used to slip acid, bro. You didn't know?
I used to have a "Hi, I'm Tyrone, and I'm trying to fuck your wife, long dick style."
Wow. I'm Tyrone.
Oh man, ringtones were the shit back in the day, dude. Drew, you're too young, man.
Trying to find the lyrics.
But Drew, do you know what dial-up is?
Yes.
Oh wow, you actually do know what dial-up is. Did you get to experience dial-up? Is the better question. You got to experience dial-up? Oh yeah, you're 20. You're what? 28?
Yeah, that fucking annoying sound when you're fucking loading up something.
Yeah, you couldn't be on the phone while you were on the computer.
Yep.
All right, let me see if I can put it in the comment section without. Nowhere. Matter of fact, I had the Beach Boys. I'm gonna put it in the private chat. There you go, boys.
Drew, did you have an AIM back in the day?
Yes.
Oh my God, you had an AIM? Wow.
Drew got put on in the last year of AIM. I had an MSN Messenger play with.
Jesus Christ, that is terrible.
That
was
wait, Sasha Attraction is out of tag team tourney. Gigi is hurt, and there will be a fatal 4-way second chance match. What?
Oh, I know Michael Steinberg's hype as fuck.
When did she get hurt?
Are you joking? She hurt a butt cheek?
Lose yourself. Oh, nice.
Who you rolling with? Bob Saget? Numero uno. Nobody does it better. Oh, that was my song.
Oh,
bro.
wow.
Rest in
So,
peace,
look at Mike's comment.
yes. Why you hoping for people's demise?
Yo, those tag belts are cursed.
It does not suck. Stop, Mike.
TA
Stop.
is better than any women's tag team on the planet right now.
That's not true.
Oh, damn. I wanted to order sushi, but my sushi spot's closed today. I don't know why they're closed on Mondays now.
I just read it. My
comment.
I read it. She said her notification tone. I have a jar of dirt, and her main ringtone is "Lose Yourself." That's a good one.
Mike says stop smoking crack. How am I smoking crack?
How are we smoking crack saying that Toxic Tracks is good?
Yeah, I'm old enough for that.
held the fort down in NXT.
Christopher Brown said, "Mark, I'm old enough to remember when phones are mounted on the kitchen wall near the door with the 20-foot long cord. I remember that. Mm-hmm. I'm old enough for that.
When your sister was on the phone, they used to curl their finger around while they're talking to their boyfriend.
Also,
yeah,
I was. Shut up, Mitch.
Wow, the Yankees are actually fucking winning tonight?
No, it's not. It's not.
Watch, I'll go turn on the game and they'll lose.
I'm watching the game right now. It's 0-0 in the first innings.
Mitch.
Wait,
Mitch-
hold on. The world's gonna stop right now. Drew, you're watching a Yankee game?
I'm watching the Met game.
Why don't he like them? I don't get
It's
why
the Mets Yankees playing right now.
Oh, so it's the Met game. What stadium are they playing at, Drew?
Yankees Little League field.
Yankee Stadium.
It's the Yankee game, Drew.
They're playing at Williamsport, right?
What?
They're playing at Williamsport, the Little League field.
No, that was the Orioles and Red Sox
Rodney,
on Sunday.
Oh, I thought they were playing at the Little League field. Yankees.
Rodney, why does it look like your whole shit just went black and white for a second?
Who?
Like everything lost color. Obviously not you, but
Wow. Wow. Oh.
but like it looks like the whole background like lost like ambiance.
Kenny got the joke. See, none of you guys caught on. Kenny goes, "Watch yourself."
Kenny's a Yankee fan, right?
You guys play in Williamsport. That's where you play. Okay.
No, we don't, sir.
That's a
No, we don't. It's across the street. All right.
That's the place where the bench warmers played their championship game. That's exactly what that is.
It's the old Yankee Stadium. That field is sacred. It's an honor to play on that field.
It's an honor.
You sound like the dude from the other guys. I don't understand why the city's mad at me because it cost him a championship. Because you shot Derek Jeter. He's a pirate.
You should have shot A-Rod. He's a biracial angel. Oh, Peacock, you gotta let me fly.
The way he yelled at him, he's like, because you shot Derek Jeter.
No, my shit was when he was fucking, when he walked into the ballet studio, the dance studio. He was like, if you were with me, you wouldn't have to be in this club shaking your ass with dollar bills. She said it's a ballet studio.
And then he turned around, she goes, wow, Jerry was actually really good. She was shocked. You know how to dance.
Gators bitches better be wearing jimmies.
Oh, who baby is that? Gator don't take no shit. Gator ain't never been about no shit. Who baby is that? Gators just better be.
No, the fucking beginning of the movie when they drove the car into the bus, did somebody yell 9-1? Holy shit!
Nah, aim for the bushes. What bushes though? Oh,
I just did my first desk pop.
He goes, is that a thing, right? No, no,
That's
stop
a thing.
it. My man gave him a dummy gun.
Remember when the fucking building blew up and they were both laid on the fucking ground?
I need an MRI.
He goes, oh, I just want to go somewhere and breastfeed right now.
I need an MRI. I definitely got soft tissue damage.
It's Christina's.
That's
You come in my house, you get my wife's name right.
Nah, when he was chasing after him, you come back here and have sex with my wife. I was like, yo, this guy's tripping.
It was great, bro.
Thanks for letting us use the phone wagon. I love Dirty Mike and the boys. He goes, "Are you Dirty Mike?" And then you see him run away. Yo, that movie is one of the best movies. Oh man,
That is one of my favorite movies, bro.
Wow, Rizzo's fucking.
I see a little red in the background over Roddy's right shoulder. Oh, man.
Yeah, that sucks, Chris. He said, I still can't get over the fact that Jeter and Torrey could be there for the O'Neal jersey retirement.
What happened? Why they wasn't there?
I forgot. Chris, can you elaborate? I totally forgot why they weren't there. Kenny said Mitchell Baram, duh.
Look, here's the thing. We were supposed to talk about wrestling. We kind of went off the rails.
We completely fucking went off the rails. We have mentioned like maybe 2 different wrestling topics today. That's because Chris DeCarlos ain't here.
Yeah, Chris usually keeps me steady.
We got Drew Kratz DeCarlos.
Bye, Rizzo. What? He got thrown out of the game?
No, he's not. No, he's not. He got thrown out of the game.
What are you talking about, Mitch? No Mitch. That's it. I think it's time to ban you from the comment section. But you bring comedy to the force.
A little bit. We never know what the fuck it is.
I yeah.
It's off the rails half the time.
Well,
It's
I
okay.
must do what I must. You will try.
Damn, boys, we got a wrestling weekend, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Tonight
weekend.
Raw, tomorrow NXT,
And it's
Wednesday AEW Dynamite,
AEW, which nobody cares about.
Thursday Impact, Friday SmackDown and Rampage, Saturday we got Clash of the Castle,
And Sunday, we got all
Sunday
that, right?
we got. Oh no, that's next week. This
Oh,
is
that's
next week. Next week.
Huh?
It's
What you
this.
talking
I mean, for next week we got. Next week's the big wrestling week.
The pay-per-views, okay.
So next week we have Raw, and then NXT, Dynamite, Impact, SmackDown, Rampage. Saturday is Clash of the Castle. Sunday is Worlds Collide, and then All Out.
When do we have Shotgun Saturday night? Joking.
Also, there's a GCW show on Saturday night.
We're gonna make bets at NYWC.
Oh, we
And if Drew loses, he has to do a shoey.
Oh,
I'm not doing no shoey.
Drew, we're getting you to do that shoey.
you know Rob? Rob did a shoey over last big UFC event. Until he goes, yo, if the homie wins, I'll do a shoey. I said, nah, I need proof. He sent it to me in a video of him doing the shoey. Shout out to Rob and Paulie, my brothers.
We're gonna get Andrew to do a shoey out of Mitch's flip flop. It might put him in a medically induced coma, but at least it was fun to watch.
He might get foot and mouth disease.
I ain't doing nothing.
He might get foot and mouth disease.
Foot and mouth disease. Wow.
He might get that no synagogue.
Jesus.
Because look, you ain't doing no shoey. Mitch, bring your Asics. We need a shoey to be done. Mitch, why you always late to the party, bro?
I don't know. He always late.
Mitch called you an a-hole.
He spelled it right this time.
Way to go, a-hole. Man, what movie should I watch tonight, yeah? After all.
Did you watch House of Dragons?
21 Jump Street. I watched it on the way home on the plane.
Oh.
He said, hey, stop fucking with Korean Jesus. He ain't got time for your problems. He dealing with Korean shit.
One of my coworkers was saying that McIntyre is going to win and Cross will take the other title and Theory will try to cash in with Cross and fail.
Oh,
also, Christopher Brown said, I almost forgot. No Way Jose showed up to an AEW Dark taping after being here in Winnipeg for an indie show last Friday. But I heard he no-showed the show.
Yeah,
and he showed up to AEW.
The travel credits.
And he also traveled not on his dollar. He was using a Canadian wrestling promoter's dollar. He was stealing from his flight credits, apparently. And we talked about that. We actually talked about that in the group chat before. I made a joke about it because K Marvel was like, wow, that's fucked up. And I was like, I know. Who the fuck goes to AEW Dark?
That's right. I do. I'll go to Dark.
Bro, you can go to Dark and also go to the whole fucking show. Why would you just go to AEW Dark? I didn't even know they actually did just AEW Dark tapings.
But boys, I'm gonna head out.
All right, senor.
I'll see you guys Thursday.
Rodney, I don't know what you want to do to kill a half hour.
Peace.
Oh, no. We could talk about movies.
Let's talk about movies. All right, Drew.
Drew
this
Kratz with the
black
check
line out of my face.
As you know, Drew Kratz will not be here live on Thursday for BTB presenting the hot takes.
Yeah, no hot takes on Thursday, guys. Unless we all show up from NYWC on our phones.
We could do that.
We could do that. That's gonna kill my
Um,
fucking memory, but
but here's the thing. We need your thoughts. Is AEW in trouble? A lot of you guys seem to say, yeah, they are in trouble. What about how about this next question? What would you do to improve the current product of WWE? As we know, it's a new regime and a new takeover is in place. But what would you do to make sure that takeover goes smoothly? Your
so
thoughts.
I'm gonna give my take on it. I think it's already pretty much headed in the right direction. Triple H seems to be making the right moves that he has to make. He seems to be putting the right people in place with the right storylines. So I think it's gonna work out nicely. There she is, Janet Bean. She just wake up from a nap. She looked like she just woke
She
up.
just came back from gymnastics.
Oh, okay. She does gymnastics now.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes,
Janet
Kenny, I
Bean,
will
Janet
definitely
Bean.
play for it later. Oh, look at you. Um, well, I do like the
Oh,
idea.
hold on. Christopher Brown said, and Jose was taking the place of Dexter Loomis, who was originally scheduled to be here last Friday before going back to WWE.
Damn, why everybody just crapping on Canada? Oh, Canada. Oh, why everybody crapping on Canada, man? I don't like that.
I want to go to Canada. We got to go, man.
Well, I've been to Canada. I want
I
to go
haven't been.
again.
I want to go.
I want to go
I
get
gotta
my.
get it. I gotta get my EDL, man. I want to get my enhanced driver's license so I can fucking go to Canada without having a passport.
Me and my brother was just talking about this Friday night, and we're we're probably gonna do a brothers trip to Canada.
Oh,
He's never been, and I want to. He wanted
I
me and
want to
him.
get some poutine.
I don't mind going back to Canada multiple times. Canada is so nice, so beautiful. The people are so sweet.
So
Last thing I said,
did you know that it is illegal in Canada to get iced coffee? They can sell you coffee and they can sell you a cup of ice, but they can't sell you already made iced coffee. That is a known fact from a Canadian. I heard directly.
really,
Yes, sir.
we got Canadian in the comment section right now. Absolutely, they are. Until Tony gets his ass out of his head with regards to WWE, get rid of the fucking days of our whore rejects and put creative in the hands of people who have actually been in the ring.
Huh. Fair enough.
That's a bold statement. Yes,
Rodney, we still gotta do this fucking Australian box taste testing before the shit goes
yes,
bad.
we do. Yes, we do. I don't think Vegemite goes bad, man.
Does Vegemite have a shelf life?
I think we need to ask James.
Where's James Pearson when I need him?
Um, Here's the thing.
Where has James been? It's been a while since I've seen him.
I think he's been working, man. He's been working
Yeah, I
hard.
think he's been working. Did he get a new job recently?
Yeah, I think he got a new position.
Nice. Good
Um,
for him, man.
no crazy thing. Oh, who's my on? Um,
Oh, you motherfucker.
it's contagious. It's contagious. See, you know, the biggest thing that I don't really like about the excitement that people have about the WWE right now is you see how you're letting things flow with hope that something will get better because the proof is in the pudding. This man proved it to you already. This is
Yeah.
the double standard that I run into with Vince McMahon is that there's been times when Vince has proven it to us before that he can make things better if he chooses to. And sometimes I always said when good things were about to happen, guys, wait it out, wait it out. F him. He needs to die. He needs to go. These are all the things you heard. But let's not get so fast to jump and say Triple H is going to be the golden child that saves pro wrestling. I don't want to put that pressure on Triple H.
Yeah.
Hunter doesn't deserve that pressure. You know, Hunter, just do what you can to put out the best product possible for the viewing public. Can you do that for me? Tony Khan, do what you can to put the best product out possible for the viewing public. Can you do that for me? Don't try to go out here beating each other, talk about ratings and all. It's not about that. It's not. Really, it isn't. It's about putting the best product out there. Because if you put the product out where, the wrestling fans will come. The motto of is if you build it, they will come. Well, guess what? If you put the product out there and it's quality, they'll come. Right now, quality look sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not so good.
I'll put it this way, and I'm gonna leave it at this. Triple H, you have my attention. You have my attention big time. I want to see where it's gonna go. As long as you continue to line up the storylines the way you've been lining them up and make the proper. I'm sure there's going to be fuck ups. There's going to be some shit, and we'll give you the feedback about it that didn't work. It happens. But the difference between Triple H and Vince McMahon is that Triple H takes our criticism in stride, and he will make the necessary corrections.
That's right.
Vince did not. Vince just continued to give us shit.
He's not taking the stride, and that's the part that sucks.
Tony Khan's the same fucking way. Tony Khan is very egotistical. He thinks that his shit don't stink, and that's what pisses me off.
He's coming off as Mr. Know-It-All when you really don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing about the business. Triple H knows everything about the business because he's been in the business inside and out.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a part of the corporate world, and he's also been a part of the wrestling world. So that man knows the fucking business.
And we're not saying that just because a publicly traded company knows more and has more access to things than a non-publicly traded company being AEW, that AEW can be successful. There's been many independent, well, not really independent, but they are independent companies that's not listed on the open market who are very successful. So don't take it as if he can't be successful because Triple H might have a little bit more resources. So everything's not always about money. It's about resources. It's about networking. It's about who you know.
I wouldn't go so far as to say it's because Triple H has more resources. Yes, he does have more resources, obviously, but he is also, like I said, more knowledgeable of the business. So he knows what he's doing. He knows what gets the crowds going. He knows what the fans like. And he knows how to cater to the new era of fans. And that is the biggest thing. Because this day and age, the adult wrestling demographic is so much larger than the child demographic. And that's because we just old motherfuckers who love goddamn wrestling.
It's very true. Look, I love wrestling just as much as the next person. And Christopher Brown goes, the biggest difference between Hunter and Vince is Hunter leaves the door open for talent to come in and offer suggestions and a way to improve the product. With Vince, it was a slightly less exact Tony. It's my way, and it's my way only. And I've seen where that line of thinking has gotten us in the past 10 to 15 years.
Yep.
I can't say that he's wrong. Tony needs to understand you have to be open-minded in this business to take criticism and take the praise.
Yep.
So I knew something was wrong with Tony Khan as soon as he started praising that he beat SmackDown for 30 minutes. That's when I knew something was wrong with you. Because if you're praising yourself because you beat somebody for 30 minutes, what are we really talking about? Because that's, we have to take our small victories like that. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's not even a victory. You don't take that as a victory. You take that as, you beat him for 30 minutes. That's what you take it as.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less. When you're praising that, and that's what you're going for, so your end goal is to beat somebody for 30 minutes. I thought your end goal was supposed to beat them all outright. Then do yourself a favor. Go head to head with them.
And I think it's in all honesty, Tony Khan really became the one thing he swore to become. He didn't want to be like Vince, and he's slowly becoming like Vince. And it's sad because I truly had a passion for AEW at one point. I went to the very first AEW taping in Washington D.C., bro.
Mm-hmm.
Drove 5 hours with my boys just to go see that show, and I enjoyed every fucking minute of it. And went to another two AEWs after that. Even the one in Jersey was dope, and the one in New York was fire. And look, man, it's really sad to say that I'm slowly starting to lose my passion for AEW. I don't even care at this point if I miss it on Wednesday nights anymore. I really don't. I'm to that level now. I used to fucking call my brother all the time if I got stuck at work to go pop on AEW and start recording it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't even care. To the point where I won't even go on my website and watch the recap.
Look, the biggest thing that I want AEW people to understand is the fanboys who still on AEW side, who's gonna be there through thick and thin. Don't flip on us now talking about, oh, I'm just a fan of pro wrestling. I need y'all to keep that same energy, bro. I need y'all to keep it. Oh, yeah, look. Hold on. Damn, I forgot.
I will say I will also say this, and for those in the comments, and I know y'all probably don't feel this way about me, but um, I'm not sitting here talking like I ever turned my back on WWE. I never turned my back on WWE, even if it was complete shit week in week out. I still fucking continued to watch it just because it was something to watch and it was wrestling, and I just loved the product.
Yeah.
Uh, but
Oh,
that doesn't automatically make me, at one point when I was loving AEW, that doesn't make me an AEW fanboy.
nope.
You know, I sat and I waited and I prayed for this moment, and it finally happened. And I'm in a position now where I'm very happy that it did happen, and I'm looking forward to the future.
Long story short, Chris Brown goes Tony Khan bragging that he beat WWE is just as pathetic as an attempt to show that he can be as self-centered and conceited as Vince. It's a glorified pissing contest. Absolutely. And look, that I take everything that Eric Bischoff said about Tony Khan, and all you guys, oh, Bischoff just trying to make himself stay relevant. Oh, Bischoff really just out here just doing stuff just to do stuff. Oh, Bischoff, what do you have to say now? What do you have to say now? Bischoff still out here trying to stay relevant? Or was what Bischoff was saying about him true? I'm sorry. When the dust is settled, I told you guys 5-year evaluation is where I truly give a true evaluation. Christopher Brown remembers when I said I give AEW a true 5-year evaluation when I'm ready.
Christopher
My
Brown's
evaluation ain't looking so good. We're 3 years in, about to be 4 years, and my evaluation is looking sketchy.
Christopher Brown said, "I watch all types of wrestling myself, Mark. I've just been watching WWE for the longest, since I was 13 in 1989, and now I'm 46." And yes, Chris, I've been watching WWE with Rodney. Shit, Rodney's been watching it before me, obviously, because his father was a big time wrestling fan back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Rodney, shit, we've been watching wrestling probably since like together collectively since like 96, 97.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Rodney met a long motherfucking time ago, many moons ago.
Yeah, but
Oh, by the way, Rod, did you see that shit that I posted in the group a while back where this girl basically said that wrestling fans are the biggest sluts?
mm-hmm.
If I'm a fucking slut as a wrestling fan, then I am a single mother shaking her ass in the club for dollar bills at 5 o'clock on a fucking Tuesday just to feed her daughter the next day, and then I'm going out the next night working the corner.
Listen, I'm double teamed up on a Thursday afternoon. If I gotta be a slut for wrestling, then so be it. Look, Jessica Hoffman says, I say Eric Bischoff hit the nail right on the head.
Guys in the comments, if you want to talk, if you want to let us know how big of a slut you are for wrestling, please let us know.
Man,
That's a good topic.
I was on the pole for wrestling. I was out here doing private dances. But the whole problem I have with people that's still supporting Tony Khan and not identifying the problems in this
Wow.
whole
That's good,
situation.
Jess said, I started watching when I was 12. I'm 51 now and still watch wrestling.
Hey, listen, wrestling is where it's at. People don't quite know wrestling.
People don't understand how people will sit there and they'll call us nerds, they'll call us big kids,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't realize how wrestling is just such an escape for us. It's an escape from reality. When I sit here and I turn on Raw, that's 3 hours I get to escape my day job. I get to escape, the problems I have going on in my life. It's just it helps with my depression. It really does.
Look, I have a ton of love for pro wrestling. The list goes on and on. How much I adore pro wrestling. My love would never go away. For people that are saying, "Oh, Rodney, pro wrestling, you gotta let it go." How many times people have told me, "You gotta let it go"? Why? Why do I gotta let it go? Why I gotta let it go for?
And I really rekindled my love for wrestling probably back in shit. I want to say 2006, 2008. I started watching wrestling again. I had stopped for a very long period of time in the early 2000s, and then I started watching it again. And I picked up pretty much in the John Cena era, um, when John Cena was at his peak. And shout out to my boy Richie Figueroa. If it wasn't for Richie, I probably wouldn't be watching wrestling till this day now, because Richie taught me to broaden my horizons. He taught me he taught me what indie wrestling was. I didn't really I had an idea of what indie wrestling was, but I truly didn't know what indie wrestling was until me and him went to Evolve at La Boom in Queens. And let me tell you, bro, that show was the shit, dude. I got to meet damn near the whole UE. I got to meet Tyler Breeze. I got to meet JD Drake. I got to meet Theory. Theory was there. I got to meet Luchasaurus before he was Luchasaurus. He was Austin Draven.
Yeah, you have to meet a lot of people.
Yeah, I got to meet a lot of people, bro.
Man,
Hell, I think Deanna Purrazzo was there too, if I'm not mistaken. It was a good show, bro. It was really good.
Because, well, especially seeing authority figures get their faces bashed in mark. Look, those are fun. Those are always fun moments in wrestling. But guys, we're 10 minutes before closing time, and I just want to say the appreciation that I have for all of you guys in the comment section. For those of you who've been listening to us from day one. Just go off and adds, if it wasn't for WWE during a bad time of my life, I would have been in a better. I wouldn't have be a better life now and being able to chat with you guys. Listen,
But guys, real quick again, with the last 10 minutes, how much of a slut are you guys for wrestling? I want to know. Were you shaking your ass on the pole for dollar bills? Were you standing on the corner? Was Cat Williams your pimp?
look, I want to say this to you guys as your answer box question. Jessica Hoffman, that's some of the nicest things we like to hear. We appreciate you. We appreciate you guys joining the conversation. I look forward to hanging with you guys every Monday, every Thursday. And look, the idea is us to grow. Spread the word. Keep spreading and let people know that we're here. We're fun. We have fun. We joke. We play. But wrestling is an outlet that opens up to everything, as you guys see. It's not just about talking crap about one company over another. It's not about talking crap about one wrestler or another. It's about community. It's about love. It's about passion for what we do. This is a small niche group. It's a niche. Wrestling is a niche area. Everyone's a wrestling fan. Some of them are too scared to admit it.
All right,
Here,
Christopher Brown, think about it, and I expect an answer from you by next Monday.
that's a hard question to answer, Mark. I love to think a little bit. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Listen, are you willing? How far are you willing to go for pro wrestling? Not meaning driving wise. Like, what are your limitations where you say I'm not doing that for pro wrestling?
This man Rodney went to Florida to fucking Texas for WrestleMania. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. And it's a bitch to get to Texas.
I went to Texas.
You had a connecting flight?
No, me and Andrew got lucky. We had straight.
Oh, you landed in Dallas Fort Worth, right? You lucky motherfuckers. I landed in Houston Hobby. Houston Hobby only does connections to New York.
So we turned around. We went all the way to Texas for wrestling. We've been everywhere for wrestling.
That's how you get a flight really cheap, though. You do 4 connecting flights.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But if they would have told me that I had to connect, I would have did it for wrestling.
I got lucky on the way home because I upgraded my chair, and I'm so happy I upgraded my chair because there was some real annoying ass kids in the back where I was supposed to be sitting, and I wound up upgrading my seat to 18F, which is sort of like towards the front of the plane. It's just behind first class, and shit. And let me tell you, bro, I had a good flight because ain't nobody was sitting next to me. I had a flight attendant sitting to my left and 2 pilots sitting in front of me. The one pilot did piss me off though because he decided to recline his fucking seat. I didn't even know you could do that. I learn some new shit every day. That button that is on the left armrest is the recliner button. I did not know that. On Delta flights. But yeah, man, Texas was an experience.
Yeah.
And I love my job, man. I tell you, I really do love my job. It's stressful as fuck, but I love the people I work with. I love training the new employees, and I've already earned their respect, and I'm earning a lot of respect from my managers. So I'm looking to move up very soon. Hopefully, I'm looking to get promoted before we move to Tennessee.
Excellent.
I'm trying to take that promotion down there with me because I take my New York pay with me.
That's beautiful.
Yes, I take my New York salary with me. Fuck a Tennessee salary. I'll be making 20 grand less.
Jesus Christ. But hey, man, look, guys, we love you. Thank you for watching.
Oh, please, by the way, remind me to charge my headphones before the next show. Because these headphones are really getting fucking annoying.
Will do.
I paid $60 for these headphones, and I see why.
$16?
$60.
Oh.
These are cheap shit Sony headphones.
Okay, $16.
The ones you gave me are 10 times better quality. They sound better. I hear you guys way more clearly.
You want to know how much those headphones cost I gave you?
I don't
even know.
I had a really good pair of Audio Technicas, but they got ruined in the rain.
Oh.
My Audio Technicas were the shit, bro. I paid $109 for those on sale.
That's
1
crazy.
year. Yeah. And they get really good sound quality. They're loud as shit. They're not soundproof, but they have really good sound quality. And that's what I like.
I feel you. Well, hey, man. Love you guys. Love you all. Tune in next week, Monday. We will be live Monday next week.
We might try to get something going on Thursday, depending on what Drew wants to do. Maybe we'll get a little quick live.
Keep it on the page. Keep it on the page. There's a way to do it. I just was figuring it out before looking at my phone. I figured out what we can do and how to make it work. So, guys, keep your eye on the page.
Yeah, we can go, I believe, live directly on the page. So maybe we'll try to do that.
Absolutely. And look, guys, we love you once again. Do what you guys have to do to enjoy pro wrestling. Like I said, WWE, AEW is not end all be all. There's other products. Watch them
Yep.
all. Take them all in.
Absolutely.
We love you. You guys have a great week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll
Thank
catch you
you
guys
for
down the road.
everybody in the comments: Jessica Hoffman, Michael Steinberg, Christopher Brown, Kenny Klein, Mitch. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
I'll see y'all
Peace.
next Monday.